Welcome back to the Dark Reading News Desk here at RSA 2023. Terry Sweeney with Dark Reading, and joining us now is Patrick Harr, CEO of SlashNext. Patrick, thanks so much for joining the Dark Reading News Desk.
It's great to be here.
Appreciate you doing this. We are talking about how generative AI is changing the threat landscape, and I guess I should add, who isn't talking about that? It's quite a hot topic these days. Let's start. I'm curious your thoughts about how technologies like ChatGPT and similar technologies have been changing the threat landscape over the last few months.
Yeah. So I would say up to even 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, when ChatGPT hit, what's it at, 100 million users? I don't know exactly the number. But up to that point, we saw a significant increase in our side, phishing attempts, right? Phishing attempts, scams through text, credential harvesting. And literally in the last 6 weeks, we've seen a dramatic increase, even more so, because of ChatGPT. And the real kind of danger, there's great things, but the real danger is it's lowered almost the barrier to zero for anyone on the planet to be a threat actor. And so this means that if I'm a 12-year-old, an 80-year-old, I just simply put a prompt in, create an attack, and launch it.
We've been hearing a lot of different ways that ChatGPT and other generative AI can be used for malicious purposes. Talk about the ones that you think maybe pose the biggest threats.
So certainly you can write malicious code, and I think there's going to be some very advanced polymorphic type of attacks and malware. But I almost like to say the weakest link in security right now is humans, right? It's the interaction.
Always.
So think about what does ChatGPT do? It emulates a human, right? Spoken language right now with ChatGPT 4, it's all about voice and video. So if you combine all three, you're now emulating the human emotion. And so if you look at the kind of security ramifications or what that means in terms of fraud, in terms of scams, in terms of what's called business email compromise, not only it lowers the barrier, but now I can create perfect English type of emails, right? We all got trained, look at the dialect.
Right.
Well, we can't do that anymore, right? I think second, you look at almost what we would call the launch at scale, right? So if I'm not successful in the first attempt, I'm going to change it, relaunch. And through APIs, I can go to GitHub, and I can I can buy a phishing kit, and I can tie it into SendGrid. And so I can launch these things one after another after another. So in many respects, that's the reason why I say in the cyber world, you have to fight AI with AI. And we'll talk a little bit about what we do, but I'm very much of that opinion. You're going to have to use generative AI to fight generative AI.